Hey, what's up guys? Darkbreaker here, and for today's video, we are gonna spectate the 2021 wildrift Sea Icon Series Summer Super Cup Group Stage Day 1. So if you guys enjoy this type of content, then definitely leave some feedback down below in the comments. Also about my casting. The plan is gonna be we are gonna spectate the match between Alliance and Emihan Esports. Emihan Esports, top 1 in Philippines, number 1 seed, and Alliance is the number 1 seed for Singapore. So this whole tournament is basically gonna decide who is the best team in C. So let me name the teams really quick. Okay, for Hong Kong, we have QWQ and MVP. For Indonesia, Bigatron Esports and Onyx Esports. Malaysia, I'm just reading here right there, Jigfam, Berjaja Dragons. If I'm pronouncing anything wrong, I'm really sorry, but I'm trying my best. Philippines, Amihan Esports and Team Secret. Taiwan, Flash Wolves, one team. Thailand, EVOS Esports and Buriram United Esports. For Singapore, The Alliance and Impunity Esports. And for Vietnam, SBTC and Cerberus Esports. So, pretty hype. If you guys have any suggestions for matches I should definitely cover, write it down below. And yeah, about the casting, I'm gonna try to just give my input, my analysis, on top of their casting. I'm gonna try to put the volume a little bit quieter, so it's not too loud. And I'm not sure whether or not I will just pause in between or after team fight, and I will analyze in open fight speed maybe the team fight, how they play the team fight out, etc. Not sure what type of commentary you guys would enjoy. I did one casting commentary about Nova and Game Lords recently, where I just muted the casters and did full cast breaker. But I feel like this one I'm just gonna be analysis breaker because I don't know the teams very well. I didn't watch every team. I watched Emihan Esports, the Philippine region, and Team Secret. And for the other regions, I didn't watch too much. So hopefully the casters are gonna give enough input. And yeah, enough talking about the introduction, and let's hop right into the draft phase. So, Team Alliance banned Akali Janna. Actually surprising that Akali is getting a ban in competitive. I told you guys, Akali is really strong in the mid lane right now. Kind of underrated. People feel like she is maybe too weak in the early game. That's why she doesn't work as well in the top lane anymore. But her teamfight is insane. Jenna peeling, super annoying, and a lot of poke. Lee Sin, obviously a very strong early game jungler, a lot of playmaking potential. Rengar, also a strong assassin. Actually surprised he's getting banned in competitive. Alliance for the team comp, I think it's Camille first pick jungle. From what I've seen, everyone is running Camille jungle right now. I think the casters also call it the Holy Trinity of junglers: Lee Sin, Camille, and Vi. Maybe Jarvan, not sure. I'm actually surprised Vi is considered Holy Trinity by the casters. But I guess very tanky, good engage, and yeah, pretty solid champ overall. Just a good meat shield. Camille, Galio, Saya, TF. So it's Galio support, I guess. TF mid lane, Saya bot lane, Camille jungle. Might be Camille top lane, who knows, but I think it's Camille jungle. For the other side, they are gonna go with Green Necton, strong meat shield, Gregors, can be support, can be mid lane, or can be top lane. But top lane is gonna be Renekton. Actually, it could be Renekton mid lane and Gregors top lane. We will see. Jarvan in the jungle and Tristana. Okay, let's hop right into it. Fiora. Okay, Fiora top lane. Camille in the jungle. I feel like they're really squishy and don't have a main front line right now. Is it Gragas mid lane or Renekton mid lane? Against TF. I think Renekton could work. Not gonna lie, I think Renekton could work in the mid lane, but we will see where they put it. Okay, it's Gragas mid lane. I was wrong. I feel like you could pull it off. Renekton mid lane is not that bad. Especially against a squishy target like Twisted Fate without any mobility. I think it could work out.
Comes to this game, one of the Group B, and now we're jumping in just shortly off the top 1 seed of Singapore versus top 1 seed of the Philippine region. In the
top 1 seed against top 1 seed. Clickbait is gonna be top 1 Philippines versus top 1 Singapore. Early game Saya already taking decent amount of damage.
This is no good news at all for the marksman of Alliance. But over here, Amelia Esports opts to set up a 2-man push up the mid side, just shoving this wave upon Raven.
And considering that Gragas went into the mid lane, that is also quite expected.
I feel like Amihan has the better team comp. Team Alliance is very squishy. They have Fiora split push, Camille is not necessarily tanky, and she is more like, I don't know, she can engage, but she's not really tanky. So what they want to do is use, they want to use TF. Wait, let me mute him really quick. I'm sorry, you're getting muted. And he's gonna end up dying actually. Very greedy by the Fiora, she ends up dying. Yeah, they have Twisted Fate, Fiora, Camille. What they want to do is abuse the Renekton using the double split push and TF and collapsing and try to snowball the Fiora lane. While the other team is such a strong frontline team, they just have to play front to back. Peel for Tristana, and Tristana's gonna carry. And right now they are gonna collapse onto the Fiora again, getting another free kill, and she is 0-2 behind right now. At the same time, Alliance is gonna group 4-man around the bot side, but Team Amihan Esports is gonna retreat and nothing is gonna happen.
Alliance went in for a single champion into the Baron lane and no support came through. And I think that is what Amihan Esports is thinking. You know what? We have the knowledge that Alliance might actually go elsewhere aside from
nice EQ flash combo by Jarvan.
DWJ is gonna be pinned down and Amihan Esports
And
went for
they instead, I told you guys, the plan was bullying Renekton with a comp, but the reverse is happening right now. Fiora is 0-3 behind. Super duper behind and also gonna lose the first turret right now.
Orcus is live and Amihan Esports will stay alive. Alliance will get nothing away from that engagement.
Yep, very behind. And the Jarvan used his flag spear combo and then flashed on top of Fiora to knock her up. Very well played by him. Okay, 4-man collapse onto the Leona. Looks like they are also gonna take the bot turret. Maybe Tristana is gonna defend it actually.
Raven was there as well to go for the stun, to go for the CC chain, and Orcus was just nowhere to go elsewhere. He didn't have his flash available because he used it a while ago, and therefore he's dead. He's nowhere to go, and now Alliance got their first kill of this series.
Just look at the items right now. You can see that Amihan Esports has established 2 gargoyle enchantments right there, and this is usually something that we don't see from the rest of the regions where we will prioritize on the stuff. But oh my goodness,
okay, nice. Okay. Good collapse, but Jarvan too deep. I think Jarvan was too deep there. They had the free kill on Yellow and Jarvan was too deep.
Jelson's gonna say bye-bye in this engagement. It's now gonna be the 4-2 favor of
What I can tell right now is already that the top lane and the jungle of Amihan Esports have really good synergy. They're playing really well together, and they are punishing the Fiora so hard that she's almost 2k gold behind. Renekton is gonna kill the top wave and then it's gonna be 2k gold ahead. Like, Fiora is so out of the game, and if you're the split pusher, that is so behind, you're useless in teamfights. Like, you can win 1 vs 1, and you are also useless in teamfights.
from Jelson. Actually going for the two-man knock.
Okay, Galio ultimate is gonna follow up. They are actually getting the Jarvan kill. What flip at them? Okay, now the collapse gonna come. Let's see.
Alliance making it through and through. Rich is there to go for the support.
2 for 1.
2 for 1.
2 for 1.
Favor of Alliance in that engagement as they came back from their gold deficit. Still an 800.
The caster is summarizing it really well already. I don't need to say anything.
Blow for blow right now.
2 for 1, even though they were behind. But look at Fiora. 0-4. 0-4. It's gonna be really hard. The win condition is basically split pushing, not team fighting. And if their split pusher is so behind, they will struggle playing their team composition out. Because look at the right side, they have Renekton tanky, J4, Gragas could also go tanky if he wants to, Leona. They basically all have to peel for Tristana, and as long as Tristana doesn't die, there's no way for them to lose the team fight. There's literally no way. Fiora's gonna try and split push.
Anything Alliance is known or was known to have,
still 2k behind. Still 2k behind.
Mountain Dragon, the Cloud Dragon to then go for the Tower First Blood. But considering Amihan Esports got the Tower First Blood a while ago, this is not the case for them. It's not going to be Amihan.
Can they defend it? No, looks like they can't.
Is going to be forced out as well. It's now 4v2 in favor of Alliance.
Okay, they got 1 kill. 1 kill, 1 for 1. Okay, 2 for 1 in the 4 versus 2 situation. Maybe Leona. Okay, nice Leona ultimate. Maybe Tristana and Leona can clean up. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I feel like Amihan Esports, coordination-wise, they are kinda griefing right now. Like, they are in a winning condition, or they are ahead, and they try to defend a 2 versus 4, 2 die, then it's a 3 versus 2, and they still lose. So I feel like if they just grouped up earlier, and then try to fight it, it would have been much better. Or just give it up. Like, they just gave 4 kills? They just gave 4 kills for 1. Or for 2, not sure. Forgot. But yeah, it's definitely wasn't a good fight for them.
A lot of good wards have already been placed by Amihan. So I believe they will need to be looking out for Raven whenever he does have Destiny available.
I feel like so far, J4, early game he played really well, but the last 2 team fights he took really bad fights. Like, he's taking bad fights, even though they should be winning with a team comp in team fights. Like, one was in the river and the other was at the tier 1 bot turret.
Is that, heading in towards the late game, Fiora will still remain to be an issue when it comes down to controlling both.
And that's me totally trying to be objective.
Because of her ability,
like, they are giving, like, J4 gave 2 free kills. It is what it is.
Now CWJ has just completed his,
but he also did good plays. Like, look at Fiora, she's so behind. That's because of the J4 gangs.
To negate how much of a heal that Carl could actually get from Meek, but Amihan Esports, they will.
Okay, I think you can force it. Nice.
Without too much of a problem, but Destiny pops in.
Okay, go for it,
Destiny will actually give them information, but now it's gonna be the Heroes Entrance, goes for that 1-man knock.
Oh, the Jarvan into Leona Wombo combo ultimate.
As Amihan Esports will get the dominance in that fight, as the explosive cast will actually delay it down into a 2.5k HP remaining. So if ever Carl thinks, you know what, let's go.
Cut it out, cut it out.
It's gonna be much more easier to really put down to it for the 4-1 setup. But regardless, I think the even standing right now, Amihan Esports has the 2k gold lead. The Cloud Dragon will come up in 17 seconds. And this is relatively an underwhelming or...
Dude, Renekton has a 3k gold lead. J4, 2k gold lead. Gragas 1k behind. Wait, Tristana's 2k behind.
Onto the Fiora, and even having Camille, I think this could be greatly utilized. And in the same way, Amihan will do as well with Carl and Jelson. And even Gragas, they're unavailable to sort of engage against the enemy team. But now it's going to be the mid lane. You know what? 3v3 still a bit of a lane control from both parties.
As much as you mentioned, the benefits is actually provide towards Alliance. They're actually looking to, of course, trade with more members actually setting up over topside. But with a little bit of a split
Dude,
mindset.
I can tell
because I believe that Alliance
the
will
vision
not
game
let,
is not good.
Acer be playing
Like,
well
for
with
both
that
sides, the
Super
map
Push
is
run.
really dark
But
right now.
getting in towards the tier 2
Crazy
top side,
dark.
it's
Wait,
still
sweeper,
left
let me check.
untouched, which is going to be
Can I see
pretty
it
much
really quick? They have two
concerning for them.
sweepers.
Now looking back at
And
itemization, I believe
Emihan
that
has one
Demon is
sweeper.
already working on that Infinity Edge. So once he does have
Okay, they're gonna collapse on Fiora. Yeah, she's gonna die. There's no way, bro.
I mean, esports with
Question
full
is,
map
are they gonna
collapsing
try
into
and
the Baron
force the
lane.
Baron?
TWJ
Because
will be decimated
TF
in a blink
doesn't
of
have
an eye,
ultimate
he's
and he's
gone,
bot
and
lane.
that will be another kill for Emian Esports.
Okay, they're chasing.
Lions now losing their members, but here
Oh,
comes the
okay,
chase
ultimate.
coming in. Featherstorm already being
Oh, the Gragas engagement to
Just
Saya,
early,
sick,
and that
with
will
a
put
protobelt combo.
Alliance's ADC
Let's go.
down, and we have Rich to try and solo the front line. It's gonna be the only one remaining to try and defend that engagement, but attack is not attack with Fed champions.
I think they shouldn't go for Baron. Just keep,
getting
just try
a
to
little
take
bit
tier
more
1,
out
yeah.
of hand right now, but SSK is looking to salvage this. Suzukai probably will only dish a little bit of damage down towards the turret over the bottom side as Amihan looks to rotate and catch this Camille out. So with Destiny being utilized by
Okay,
Twisted
Camille's
Fate,
still trying to
I
take
believe
this
there's
turret.
very little
And
room
TF is gonna go for the
SSK to
mid
escape.
turret.
SSK, you're actually going for
He
that
doesn't get
initial
the turret.
play here, but you will not get away from that aggression. As Amian
But
Esports
will they
pushes
get the
down
mid turret?
to the mid lane. It's gonna
Okay,
be a 1v2,
Renekton,
1v3,
one-man army.
as the ultimate is
J4,
now gonna be forced away.
nice.
Jelson is gonna go in for the flag, and Drag puts down one, making another. As ADC of Alliance is gonna be the next target.
Like I
for
said, the
Amian
top and
Esports,
jungle
as
synergy,
we have
too good.
another kill, and that will be another 3-0 for Amian Esports.
Yeah, they can
15 to
probably go for
8,
Baron
and you
now.
can tell that Amihan Esports have this team fight.
I mean, what can
prowess
Fiora
right now,
and Galio do?
and they
Nothing.
could definitely
What can they do?
expend everything they got just to, of course, shut down Alliance now.
And Galio just
Jay is
dies here
the
as
only
well.
one that
Yeah,
will
at this
be
point, I
on
would say
this Baron
Emian
steal,
Esports is gonna win
and
this game.
SSK, he's already TPing in.
Oh, but
Okay, wait a
TWJ,
second. Never
no
mind,
HP for
never
Amian
mind.
Esports.
Are you a
Couldn't
hero,
make it
Camille?
out, but
She doesn't get it.
will get the Baron
But
Nasher,
she's gonna get the
forced
kill
into by Duo,
onto
and that will be another
J4.
kill. Raven and Golden Feed, the
TF
one
this,
remaining for
TF dies as
Alliance,
well.
making one more kill
4 people
for
dead
Amian
and Baron in
Esports,
favor
as
of
the only
Amian
one
Esports.
remaining will be the ADC. Amian Esports is now crashing down, going for the push into the mid lane, opting to go for the tier 2 turret.
A very risky plays coming out of Alliance overall. They're just throwing bodies at them in hopes to actually
Okay,
steal some
Naughty.
objectives. But with the
Protobelt
boss slam, it
body
was
slam.
very
Protobelt body
connected
slam,
out.
yeah. He does support about body slam really well for aggressive plays. Like in the river, he used it as
But
well.
that will be a good, valuable ultimate lost by Alliance in that engagement, and that is something that we need to take note if ever a fight once again occurs. But Mini Esports opts to back away, and the DL move coming in from them.
Wait, Renekton is getting caught?
And
I'll
I don't
reenact
think
them,
that he can
brother.
walk out of that
Okay, he's
ultimate
tanky.
and all.
He's gonna
And
survive?
still,
He's
get
actually
back
gonna
in
survive.
for the trades, and Amihan Esports is going to be replying this one.
J4 going
And
for the
that's gonna
TF.
be the tactical sweep.
Gragas
Just
dies.
fight. Gragas will fall down,
J4,
and the
J4,
tactical
he gets the
will
kill.
not be enough
Renekton
to
coming.
lock them all in. It's now gonna be
He
the
has the
Bronze
Q,
Attack
he's gonna
against
survive.
Marshvll, as
He's
Mark
gonna
gets the
survive
kill.
this! This
All of
Renekton is a
puts
boss,
him
man.
at the
This
sustainability,
Renekton is
gives
definitely a
him more
boss.
HP. It's now gonna be the push to finish.
And
for
they can
Amian
end the
Esports
game.
as they go to the
Well
Nexus
played
base,
to
trying
Amian
finish the
Esports.
game, and that will be game number 1 of Group B, won by Amian Esports.
What
Amihan
a
Esports.
performance coming out of Amihan. And
Dude, I
you
swear
can
they need
really
better
see the
camera.
joy through your screen
They need a better camera,
as
bros.
they have managed to secure
If you guys are
first
winning this,
in
buy a
their
better
respective
camera.
group. Alliance did not
Amihan
expect
Esports,
a
match
setup
3.
over the Baron lane, and this Fiora was put back into her place, rendering her unable
Yeah,
to
I would say in that match, Renekton was really good. J4, I mean, they all played decent, but I feel like Renekton, watch out for him. Secret MVP.
And this is synonymous to their name, Amian Esports.
Let's see who got MVP. J4. He made a lot of plays, but he also did a few mistakes. So overall, it's still a really good performance. But 2 mistakes where I would say, if they played it better, then it would have been a really hard stomp. But overall, nice, well played by Amian Esports. The Jarvan, okay, let's mute him really quick. Jarvan and Renekton, really good synergy. That mid-team fight 2 versus 3, and they just took out Fiora completely out of the game. She messed up in the early game, and then they dove her, and it was basically over. 0-7 Fiora, the moment she fought behind, as a split pusher, you're just useless, basically. Anyways, guys, that's it for the first gameplay. Match 3, hope you guys enjoyed it. Team Philippines, rank 1 versus Team, not gonna say anything wrong, Singapore, rank 1. Yep, that's it. Leave a like, subscribe, I see you next time. Bye bye.